see dreams, books, millionaires, ideas, skills, unfinished accomplishments are in the grave. Take a moment and think, what am I doing between the dash? You have to move right now because tomorrow is not promised. Join the Divine Connections movement in a couple of ways. 1, download the app for free. 2, subscribe to Divine Connections magazine. 3, if you have a book, a product, a service, gospel music, business, health and wellness product, church, or anything creative, join the Divine Connections Movement VIP and make a commitment to join a network that supports others, give you major exposure, customer retention, and customer engagement. To find out more about VIP, text 336-338-8903 or email divineconnectionsmagazine@gmail.com.
Businesses all across the planet are looking to make connections with people. Well, guess what? Divine Connections magazine is helping businesses not only walk in their purpose and passions, but to get connected to their potential. That's right. You've got to connect to your potential, and you can make it happen now because it is time to know your worth. As you get connected to people all across the planet, Divine Connections magazine will make it happen. And get featured in the magazine today and get your copy now, because there's no other time than a divine time to get connected to Divine Connections magazine.
Great day, everyone. Welcome to Divine Connections broadcast. I am your host and CEO, Deloris Williams. So Divine Connection is a faith-based and inspirational magazine that comes out quarterly in print as well as online. We connect with different businesses, entrepreneurs, gospel artists, praise dance, moms, vendors, anyone that's doing something great in the community. And then twice a year, we have 2 big events. One is my anniversary in March. And then my other event we have in October. And this October the 14th is the Bring It event. It is coming up soon. So make sure you guys get your tickets. We're going to have praise dance groups, mimes, vendors, youth vendors, gospel step team. We're going to do a lot of networking and supporting other ministries as well as supporting other entrepreneurs. So definitely come on out, bring your church, bring your family, bring your friends, bring your connections as well. We look forward to seeing you there. Tickets are only $5. We'll give you more information about that. The website is divineconnectionsmagazine.com/events. Okay. And that's at the Mebane Art Center in Mebane, North Carolina, right close to Burlington. All right. So definitely take that into consideration. We also have an app, so you can download our app when you're from your Google or your Apple store, Divine Connections Magazine. Download that. That way you can stay with us and we'll be right with you on your phone so you can get insight of what is going on, who people are, and how they are making it happen. We also do this podcast here on Wednesdays between the hours of 3 p.m. and 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, sharing with you individuals in the community who are making it happen. And we're grateful for that as well. And then we also have our online store, which is now available. We have over 100 products in our store. We have shirts, hats, mugs, jackets, pillows, socks, a lot of awesome creative things that you can go shopping and let somebody know that you are Divine Connection, or shop for others and let them know that they are Divine Connection. Okay, so definitely stay connected with that. And so I'm going to show you just a little bit about what's getting ready to go down October the 14th at Divine Connections Bring It event. You don't want to miss this. Hold tight. Awesome, awesome, awesome. So that's a little bit of insight. That was our last Bring It event. So this one is even going to be bigger and better. So you want to make sure you are there. Also, here's a little glimpse of what's inside the store. Awesome, awesome, awesome. So definitely check out the store as well. So to stay connected with Divine Connection, text 336-338-8903 if you want to see how you can be on the broadcast, if you want to know more information about Divine Connections, or ask me any questions with what we have going on. We have a new promotional package going on right now. So you definitely want to stay connected with me and share with me, and so I can share with you what we have going on. It's going to be great major exposure for you. My email is divineconnectionsmagazine@gmail.com. And then for the events, you can go to our website at divineconnectionsmagazine.com/events. Make sure you go to the website and join our email list so you can get all of the updates and news for Divine Connection. We're on Facebook at Divine Connections Marketing. We're on Instagram at Divine Connections. And our YouTube channel is The Divine Connection. Make sure you subscribe and click the notification button there as well. If you guys have not gotten your copy of Divine Connection Magazine, it is available for you. Go to divineconnectionsmagazine.com/special-pricing. This was our recent one before. We have a new one up now, and it has a lot of connections and resources in that, so you can connect with individuals, see what services they are providing, and get what you need. All right. And also on this link, we have the option, if you want to get in the next magazine that will be in December, half page or full page options are available, and your ad will run for 3 months. So you have something major going on, an event, a book, an author, a ministry, or organization, and you want people to know about it, definitely consider advertising in the next issue for Divine Connections. All right. Also, we are looking for sponsors for the show. If you have a 30-second or a 60-second commercial for your business or your organization, and if it's a good fit for this program, we do a 3-month agreement for $150 to share with individuals who you are and what you do, and we will share that for 3 months. The more people see who you are, what you do, they are willing to connect with you if that's something they need. Okay, so definitely take that into consideration as well. I am also blessed to have my second book out, which is called The Key Connector: How to Build an Empire Helping People. So I talk about the accomplishments I've done in my personal as well as my business life. With the help of the Lord, I can do nothing without him. So if you want to know how I do what I do and give God glory, check this book out. All right. It is on Amazon. It's on Walmart.com, and you can order it from me as well. If you need a 30-second or a 60-second commercial for your business, your ministry, your book, your group, or your event coming up, we would love to serve you in that capacity. We create 30-second and 60-second commercials as well. And so not only do I have a book, we also have a journal called Making It Happen. You are a divine connection. We write the vision, make it plain, execute, and we celebrate. That is what we do. So God is going to do phenomenal things in our lives, and we are here to give him honor, give him glory, and celebrate what he is doing. So definitely make sure you guys get a journal called Making It Happen. You are Divine Connection. You can go to the link below or my other website, or contact me. All right. And of course, they'll be at the event as well, October 14th. Don't forget again to download our app, Divine Connections Magazine, and then check out our store at the bit.ly/divine connections store and shop there. And last but not least, check out our services. And again, I'll just put out a new promotional package. You want to make sure that you can be a part of that. It's going to be for a limited time for a certain number of people. So go ahead and check it out. Okay, awesome. So we are grateful for the opportunity to share all of that information. And now for the good part that I love with this broadcast is my guest. Miss Erica is in the house. She's doing great things in the community. So we're going to bring her on and help us celebrate what she is doing in the community. Great day. How are you?
Great day, my sister. I'm wonderful. How are you?
Doing well, doing well. So glad you
Good.
are here. And you're
Thank
taking
you.
time out of your busy schedule to just share with the audience a little bit who you are and what you do. So let's make it happen. So tell the audience a little bit about yourself and where you're from.
Yes. So thank you so much for having me here today.
You're very welcome.
Yes, as you stated, my name is Erika Brooks. I am a licensed professional counselor um, and a certified substance abuse counselor here in Richmond, Virginia. I have been in practice for um, going on 11 years now in my own private practice, but I've been a therapist for over 20 years. I
Mm,
provide individual counseling, some family counseling, some couples counseling, but mainly individuals. And I am working more with women of color and
mhm.
older teens and young adult women.
Awesome. So what got you started? Like what happened in your life or what was your desire to become a counselor?
Well, I've always enjoyed talking to people.
Mhm.
I am a people person, and my mother says I have the gift of gab. So I have always been raised in the church, and I've always loved how people talk to each other. But one thing that bothered me was that saying to keep everything in the house.
Mm,
We don't tell things to other people. Um, my immediate family did not have that view of life, but I heard a lot of people say that.
mhm.
Um, and I've always thought secrets can often cause problems. And
Mhm.
so I wanted to be a place that people felt comfortable and people would talk to. My mother said, even when I was young, people were comfortable just sitting and talking to me. Um, so when I went to school, I knew I wanted to be in the helping profession, but I wasn't sure exactly how.
Yeah.
My last year of grad school, um, I had went to my practicum site, and because I was studying for a big exam and I knew no one was there. But one
Mhm.
of the clients who saw another therapist came in and had to make a huge decision
Mm,
um, that affected his entire family. And he
mm.
basically had to make that decision right then and there. And he needed someone to talk to.
Yeah.
Um, I talked to him, but being that I was still a trainee, I felt a little nervous. Um, but when I came back on Monday, my supervisor, who was his therapist, told me that he really enjoyed talking to me. He loved my information and it helped him to make his decision, but to be at peace with his
Yeah.
decision. And
Mhm.
he told my supervisor that I probably was one of the best therapists he ever had. He had no idea I was a trainee. It wasn't a secret. He just didn't know because he hadn't spoken with me before. But
Yeah.
that really changed me because I felt like that's what I said, what God wanted me to say.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
I was in the place. He placed me there for a reason that day. And
Mhm.
since then I've never stopped.
Yeah. I love it. I love it. So you saw a need, and a lot of people need that person, that spiritual guidance, that peaceful advice, to connect or give them inspiration on what to do in life or guide them, I would say, in certain things to do at certain times because life is challenging sometimes. And,
It very
you know,
much is.
yeah, and it teaches you a lot, but to have someone that you can trust, to have someone that has a spiritual aspect as well, it is greatly appreciated and greatly needed for sure.
Hmm. And
Awesome.
people don't realize that, even in Bible reading, you can read where people had troubles. For
Mm-hmm.
example, if we look at Elijah,
Mm-hmm.
Elijah did many great things, but he also suffered depression. He
Mm,
had he was in the he had times that he was in the valley.
yeah.
But if we read in our Bible, it
Mhm.
does say that we have to, as you quoted Habakkuk 2:2, we have to write a vision and make it plain.
Yes.
So sometimes what I do with my clients and people that I speak with, I tell them to write down, what
Mhm.
would life look like if
Mm.
everything was okay?
Wow.
Then we work backwards. How do
Yeah,
we get to that point?
I like it.
So we take the word of God and we still use it. We
Uh-huh.
use it for our good.
I love that. I love that. So how long have you been doing this ministry?
I have been doing this ministry. I've been licensed for over 20 years.
Okay.
But my practice, enlightenment counseling services, I started in 2012 because someone told me I could not. So
Mm.
I wrote I wrote down what I wanted to see. I kind of
Right,
got that little rebel in me is like, you just watch. I'm gonna show you.
right,
So,
right.
so I wrote down my ideas of what I
Mhm.
wanted to do, how I wanted to help people, and
Yeah.
how I wanted to make an impact. And started slowly with one client, and it
Yeah.
steadily built to where part time I'm seeing over 10 clients a week.
Wow.
Hmm.
That is awesome. And as much is needed a lot, because a lot of people talk about mental health. So this can help get them through a process to help with that mental health. That is awesome.
Hmm.
Awesome. Awesome. So if somebody was interested in connecting with you and wanted to reach out to you for you maybe to speak or to be a part to get some therapy or counseling rather,
Hmm.
how do they connect with you?
The best way is to email me. Email me at Brooks, which is my last name, BROOKS LPC @yahoo.com. Or you can call me at 804-322-3942.
Awesome, awesome, awesome. And what is the process once they call you? What's the process of getting connected with you with your services?
So what I'm doing is I'm taking phone calls and emails. And if it's an email, of course, I call back within 24 business hours.
Mm-hmm.
Um, I will sit down and talk with you by phone to find out what the concerns are,
Mm-hmm.
what it is that you're looking for, and how
Yeah.
can I help you. And we'll see if I'm a good match.
Yeah.
And the reason I say that is not everybody's a good fit for everybody. They may
That's right.
not want my softer tone in speaking with them. They may
Yeah.
want someone who's a little bit firmer. It
Mhm.
depends on what they're looking for. But if I'm a fit, we'll go ahead and schedule within the next 3 days. If
Okay.
not, I'll make sure you get scheduled with the right person in three
Yeah.
days.
I love that.
Um, Sometimes people worry about the cost. I do take insurance.
Okay.
Um, and for those, I often remind those that are working, you have what's called employee assistance program that
Hmm.
often covers therapy for free. It'll
Oh,
usually cover up to 6 or 8 sessions. Many
wow.
people don't realize that with their insurance, with their work.
Awesome. What is it called again?
Employee assistance program, EAP.
Okay, I like that.
Hmm.
Awesome, awesome. All right, and so, what is it that maybe give us one or two examples? I know you gave us one. Maybe give us one more example of somebody that went through therapy and now, because of your sessions, they are better. Something that just kind of
Uh,
stood out to you.
so one that stood out to me, I've had a a client that suffered a significant loss, very
Mhm.
significant traumatic loss. And we went through grief and loss. We also covered trauma therapy as well,
Yeah.
to process that they were able to take those skills and become advocates in the community to
Hmm.
assist others who've been going through something similar to what they experienced,
Right.
um, as well as just gaining that strength to be able to continue going on and to tell their story.
Wow. Awesome. Awesome. Well, definitely grateful for that opportunity. Anything else you want to share? You have any workshops, anything coming up? You have any books?
Well, I don't have my books with me because I'm out of town right now on vacation. um, but I am a co-author in Pearls, which is a book that I co-authored with some of my platform building sisters from um, coaching with Charvette Mitchell. So I will post that link in the website later on today.
Okay.
Um, I am also creating um, shower steamers similar to bath bombs. You use them
Oh,
in the shower, and they once they get wet, they release the essential oils that are in them. So
ooh.
some have lavender, some have peppermint. They're different scents to help with relaxation and self care. I'm big into self care.
Sure.
In October, I will be speaking for a church
Okay.
um, to African Americans about mental health. And in November, if you have not registered, I am participating in the Platform Builder Summit here in Richmond, Virginia. That will
Okay.
be November the 3rd and 4th in Richmond, Virginia at the Four Points by Sheraton. And I will post the link in the comment section.
Awesome, awesome, awesome. Well, you're doing big things and making things happen, and we are grateful for you being in the place of ministry that you are, giving people an area of peace, area of spiritual guidance, so they can better the quality of decision making in life. So that helps them and the people around them and the community. So we're grateful for that.
Thank
Awesome,
you.
awesome. You're very welcome. So, anything else you want to share before we do words of encouragement?
I no, just the word of encouragement I would give to all is to remember to take care of yourself first.
Yes,
I always tell people when you're on the airplane and you hear the stewardess tell you to make sure you put the mask on yourself first
that part.
before helping others.
Yes,
There's a reason we can't help others unless we are doing good. So
that's right.
make sure to put the mask on you first. Make sure to take care of yourself first and to be loving to yourself.
I love it. I love it. Take care of you. You first. Love on yourself so that you can love on others as well. Awesome.
Absolutely.
Thank you, Miss Erica. This is Miss Erica Brooks, you guys. Make sure you stay connected with her. And I am Deloris Williams with Divine Connections. Make sure you stay connected to the number one divine connector, which is Jesus Christ. We'll be right back.
Amen.
Amen.
Hey, we've got exciting news from Divine Connections Marketing Services. Now you can create your own custom video commercial for your business or organization. It's time for you to win. Your product or service is someone's solution, so get the attention of your potential customers now. Choose from a 30 or 60-second commercial today. Just email us at divineconnectionsmagazine@gmail.com and we can get started. Connect today and let's get started making your custom video commercial now. Divine Connections Magazine. Get major exposure for your business. Is someone looking for your service? Do you need networking? Are you a gospel artist or a ministry? Do you have a major event that you want to promote? Divine Connections Magazine has the solution for you. We can distribute to residents, businesses, churches, and online. Don't miss this opportunity to expand your marketing locally and around the world. Find out more about us at divineconnectionsmagazine.com. Get your spot in the next issue of Divine Connections Magazine by emailing us for details at divineconnectionsmagazine@gmail.com.
Make sure to like us on Facebook at Divine Connections Marketing. Follow us on Instagram at Divine Connections.
Let's get it started now.